Just finished another music video and I am super happy with how it came out. I shot this video on the Sony FX3 and surprisingly the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 as well. More importantly, I used some very simple but effective lighting setups and scouted some really exciting locations to really bring this visual to life. So let's break this video down scene by scene to show you how I did this on a very low budget with a very minimal crew as well. And as always, the goal is to give you some new ideas for your next project. So first we have this rooftop scene. The song is called Blue, so of course I need to shoot something at blue hour. And so we came up like right before the sun had set when you get this really nice blue color in the sky, and I just had Floyd on this rooftop and had the city lights starting to illuminate behind him while he was wearing this all white outfit, and it just looked really good. I was originally just gonna shoot the scene on a lockdown shot with my FX3, but I got this Pocket 3 camera that I've really been loving, and I was just gonna get a shot for some BTS, but then I started just kind of like shooting a whole second angle as we were getting the shot, and it was totally unexpected, but I just freaking love this camera and how versatile it is. This camera shoots in 10-bit log, meaning I can color grade it, I can give it a feeling to it, and it ended up making the cut, and I was so excited to just like have a shot like this that I wasn't really expecting, but it really brought a lot to the video. Next, we have this overhead spotlight, and in a lot of my videos, I'm always talking about this lighting setup. I love it. It's so fun to do, and it looks good in so many different scenarios. So for this setup, I'm using the LS60 with the mini spotlight zoom. I have a whole video about what this setup is and how to do it. So for this scene, I wanted it to be super dark. I needed a lot of space to work with. So I found this like super quiet cul-de-sac in the city, and there wouldn't be much foot traffic or traffic period. So we were able to just kind of set this up, get the shot, and keep it going. Since the camera is like rigged above my head to double check the shot, I'm using the Monitor Plus app. That is a dream for Sony cameras. So I'm able to simply check my composition, settings, and even press record directly from my phone. And so this shot was just Floyd's moment to type the lyrics of the song on this blue typewriter that he got. And it was a really cool element to use in the video. Also, for this angle right here, the camera was never this high. I just kind of shrunk the image, brought it into Photoshop and extended the black, brought it back into DaVinci Resolve, and then did a digital zoom. So it looked like the camera was way higher and the space was a lot bigger. So to match cut from the wide overhead shot of him on the typewriter, I wanted to also cut in some very, very tight close-ups of him actually pressing on the keys, the ink on the paper, and really emphasize all the little things about the typewriter. And to get a shot like that, I used this pack of diopters by a brand called Hoya. They're basically magnifying glasses for your lenses. I screwed it onto a 35 G Master, and I was able to get like a really tight close-up. I'm always thinking of like grand master shots, but I'm trying to do better at like really focusing on like the details. So using those diopters and getting some tighter shots really helped me to have more variety in the video. We have this overhead spotlight again, but this time we're using some fog to create a more defined beam. And we're gonna change this one blue, obviously, to go with the theme of the song. And then we just had a couple performance takes of Floyd. Super simple to do. Again, this was done right in my living room. I used like a $60 fog machine to fill up the space, and we get this very simple and effective shot. So we still needed some more performance shots to fill up the video. So we have the scene of Floyd performing the song at night. He has this blue light on him, then we have the city lights behind him. This is another location that I just know about and have scouted before, and I know it looks really pretty at nighttime where you can see the city kind of like come alive at night and see the lights kind of like flickering in the background. Then we just use a nanlite tube, put it to blue, and just kind of shine that light on him. And to emphasize this shot a little bit, I used my compact gimbal and I put it in FPV mode. And this mode is probably my favorite. You get a lot of very interesting angles than just, you know, the simple left to right, up and down. But, you know, as you hold the gimbal, it's gonna go like all over the place. And using it in the right way, it just looks really cool. So after we shot the city light scene, we were pretty much done with the day, and we were driving back and I saw that the moon had come out, and it was just a shot that I could not pass up. So I had this quick idea, literally pulled over, brought the LS60 with the spotlight zoom out again, and kind of angle him directly under the moon. And again, he's wearing this all white, so he really shines a lot in the night. And then I put the spotlight on him, and this time I didn't really want to create a full circle, but just kind of have it a little bit on the ground. So it's this kind of like half circle, him on top, and then you have the moon above. So I really love the layers that we were able to work with this scene. That was totally unexpected. And I love moments like that because sometimes you have a vision, you know what you want to do, you get the shots you want. But I do really love just leaving room and space for things to happen on set. And this was probably one of my favorite shots of the entire video. We did like 2 takes, and on the last take, the moon started to just kind of like fade behind this cloud, and it was just a perfect like way to wrap up the video. This video was so fun to make. I've been doing a lot of photography lately and kind of wasn't really feeling that inspired with video, but this video really kind of like reignited that for me. A couple things that had to do with that were just the fact that this is probably my favorite song that I ever shot a music video for. So I just really was connected to the song, and that really boosted my visuals and my approach to the video. And then also Floyd just gave me a ton of trust throughout the entire process. It was our very first time working together, but because of the trust and just the good energy that he brought to the project, it just gave me a lot of freedom creatively. So thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely check out the full video in the description and let me know what you think back here. So check Floyd out, check me out, and with that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.